cut out. I hope it's not slow. Okay. Hey, Blair. How you doing today?
Good. How are you doing?
Nice. Very good. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I play soccer here at App State, and I'm a senior, also majoring in exercise science. So.
Very fun. Yeah. Cool. Are you excited to be a senior?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm still with undergrad. It's been like 4 years.
Yeah. So. What are you planning on doing after school?
I'm actually going to do grad school here for exercise science and continue playing soccer. Because I have another year or so.
Very nice, very nice. So, kind of what brings you in today?
Well, I keep on choking during soccer, when it comes to a big competition. So it's not really practice, or if they put a lot of pressure on practice, I do, but or big games, stuff like that.
Okay. Are there specific situations that you choke, or is it just?
I would say when I get past the ball, for some reason my body forgets how to act like a normal human being, and maybe when I'm shooting, making decisions, just things that are easy and I know how to do, but for some reason I can't.
Yeah.
When I'm in a pressure type situation.
So you almost feel like you freeze and you don't know how to perform kind of thing. So how's the team doing this season?
Pretty good. We're not doing bad.
Yeah.
Getting a lot of playing time.
But what position?
It's starting to get to be a problem because it's obviously affecting big games.
Right.
So.
What position do you play in? Are you a starter?
Yes, forward.
Okay, very nice. So you're the one up there trying to score.
Yes.
The most. Okay.
Pressure.
Cool. Do you think, in a way, maybe you're afraid to succeed, or is it more just?
I think I'm afraid to fail.
Yeah, you're afraid to fail.
Yeah, I was playing I'm afraid to fail.
Right. So let's go over kind of the pros and cons. What's the worst thing that can happen if you fail?
My whole team's mad at me and my coaches.
Okay. Do you think they really would be mad at you, really mad, or just kind of maybe frustrated, but hey, it is what it is kind of attitude?
Well, depending on the situation. If it was all my fault, a big game, I had an easy shot or cross I need to make and I completely blew it for everyone.
Do you think that you're the only one that makes mistakes on the field?
No.
Does that make you feel a little better?
Yes.
Yeah. So, thinking about, you're not the only one that's out there and gets excited or gets nervous and gets anxious.
Mm-hmm.
And probably because it's you and you think and you know yourself, okay, I know I feel this certain way. Everybody else can see that I feel that certain way, which they may feel the exact same way, and they may be feeling the same things too. They're anxious. They don't want to mess up. They don't want to mess up a pass. But, I think oftentimes in sports, it's not just one play that loses the game. There's several opportunities where you can win or you can lose the game, and it's not just the one play. So I think it's important for you to remember that it's not just you out there. You're with 10 other girls, right? Because it's 11 people, including your goalie. And your goalie probably feels a lot of the same way, too, if she gets scored on or if she misses a pass or something like that. So looking at being afraid to fail and being afraid of being nervous. We've talked about before, being nervous can be a good thing, and you kind of embrace that feeling okay, I'm nervous, but it's a good thing, and that just means I'm excited to play, and kind of us framing that in our mind as that way instead of nervousness being, oh gosh, I'm scared, I'm not going to do well, I feel like I'm going to throw up or something like that, Does that make a little more sense?
Yeah, I like the way you put that.
Yeah.
A lot.
Okay, good. Well, hopefully that'll help. I think framing it in your mind as hey, I'm not the only one that makes mistakes. There's the other team makes mistakes too, and I guess at the end of the day, they might be upset or frustrated because you missed a pass and it was really easy or something, but they miss stuff too, and they mess up. And I think it's important for you to remember, you're just going out there, you do the best you can, and it's kind of like you tell little kids that, but truly you do go out there, and as long as you're giving it the best you can, like that's what's important, and realizing the game weight is not all just on you, but realizing that you're just a piece, like in the wheel, and to everything will work. So when's your next competition?
Just gonna make something up. Next Saturday.
Okay, so do you have practices until then?
Yes.
You have maybe a couple days off between that time. So I would say, as you are going to practice, going to games, if you get a little nervous, just embrace it and think, okay, this is a positive feeling. We're going to reframe it in a way that, all right, this is going to be a positive experience. I'm going to learn. If I mess up, I mess up, but I think it's important to remember you're not the only one that messes up and has these feelings. And trying to, our first step today would be framing it in a more positive manner, that nervousness is good, butterflies are good, weak knees can be good, where you feel like you're just like baby deer legs, and they're just shaking, but like it can be a good thing, and trying to take the game as an opportunity to play the sport that you love, because at some point you started playing soccer, right, and you really enjoyed it. And so you've kept playing it, and you kept playing it in college because you love it, and I think it's important to remember that at the end of the day, it's a sport you really enjoy doing, and it's important to remember why you started playing, and that you're just out there trying to have fun, too, at the end of the day. So, where are we at? We're at 7. We can keep going. 7's good. Okay, so what are a couple things that are good, and I know this seems like an oxymoron, but what are things that are good about you getting nervous about playing or feeling like you're going to choke? Are there good things we can pull out of that? I know that. Just take a minute.
There is a certain level of focus, but I'm using it to focus on the bad things. So it enhances my focus. That we mean, the physiological effects for
that can work. Yeah.
Mental.
Just thinking of how's it a good thing that you get nervous and sometimes feel like you're gonna, how can we? And there may not be positive things, but
my heart rate increases. And it actually scares me because it makes me feel tired.
Okay.
And I don't want to be tired after 1 minute of playing.
Right.
So, but I guess I could, instead of thinking like that, like, oh, I'm getting tired, I could more be like, I'm getting excited.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
that is also a result of getting excited or stimulated, in a positive way.
Yeah. I think I should have framed it differently. Instead of choking, I guess getting nervous. How is that a good thing? Just like we've talked about for the last few minutes. You think, oh, my heart rate's increasing, and you can feel that. That's your, your somatic response. But you can feel that, and you can tell yourself, okay, like I'm ready to go. Like this is good. I'm not tired. Like I'm just really excited. And frame it that way. And I think hopefully you should see some positive stuff from that. And there's certainly things that we're going to continue to work on, but when you're learning something new, when we're going over stuff, we're just getting to know each other, and we're going to hopefully meet a couple more times, and we're just going to go over some things each session. So, this session is meant to learn a little more about you, but also leave with a tool kind of in your tool belt to try to approach the nervousness and try to approach you feeling like you're going to choke instead of actually choking.
Yeah.
And just begin to think about trying to reshape it And so I think that's a good goal to leave here with. So what questions maybe do you have for me after the session, or?
I think it was a good session.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel ready.
Good.
I'm going to try those ideas out, and I'm going to let you know how they go.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds good. All right. It's
Sweet.
good to see you.